Find information about the thieves, right?
What do you need? I don't think I know you well enough to tell you that.
You're a goddamn guard and you're protecting
Yes?
thieves.
What? Good one. Is that so? My life is drab and wretched. Don't such is good one. I salute you. Yeah. What nonsense. Oh, please. You're wet. Good one. Not gracious. That works for me. Can't say I know anything myself. But I heard that Newheim the Portly had some things stolen, and he's been asking around about it. Ask him.
Newman the Portly is at the pier. Ooh, okay, I thought it was early morning. Might still have enough time to find him before he goes to sleep. We have a house here. Yep. Looks like we'll have to wait until another day.
Greetings to you.
Okay, guess who I am? Cainlawn or Mainlawn? Right, the one in blue. You remembered. Good day.
He's definitely going to come here. I'm thinking pretty much immediately when he comes out of his house. Right.
Hail! What can Newheim the Portly do for you? Aye, I know about those scum. Rotten bastards robbed me blind, they did. Stole a family heirloom. Bunch of Bosmer, if you can believe it. No offense to your friend, of course. Last I heard, they were holed up in Hirota Cave, not too far from here.
Tell me about the heirloom.
Took my flagon, they did. Passed down to me from my father Rolf, and from his father Torvald. It's a wondrous cup. Keeps ale cold and sweet. Been drinking from a lousy wooden tankard since. It's just not the same. If you can find it, you'd have the gratitude of Newheim the Portly.
Yeah, that's super valuable. Tell me about Hirota Cave.
You'll find it north of Anvil. Good luck, and give it to those bastards good. You go get 'em.
Okay, it's fairly close.
And whip their asses for Newheim.
I'll be doing something to their asses. Don't have a whip though. We'll improvise. Since we have a body in this, I'm going to try to kill everything as quickly as possible. Who the hell is picking a fight with me? Oh. Something serious. Still, if he can survive against an ogre for a while, he can survive against the guys here. I'm more worried about traps than anything else. If he triggers a trap, there really isn't much I can do. Daedric arrows, because standard rubber equipment. Glass bows and Daedric arrows. Ebony bow, arrow qualms, magical arrows.
Who's there? I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
There you have it.
Ends here. Ow. Show me.
Right, it's the extra fire damage from the sword that sort of launches him up for some reason. Elven armor, glass arrows. Magical mace, magical bow. Is there a third guy? Daedric longsword, are you shitting me? Well, it's much better than the one I currently have. Doesn't have fire damage to it, but still. It's not all that much heavier either. So we're gonna definitely switch. The demonic blades of your random bandits. Maybe I should pick up the other loot. Could just sail it away. Glass armor would be nice. It doesn't weigh much, it has decent amount of value. But but it's not overvalued either, so you can get a decent amount of gold out of it. A lot of the other equipment weigh a ton, and you can only still get the 1000 out of them at max. So it's actually better to do it some other way to trigger this trap.
It's a fight you'll get. Whoa! Ah! Ah!
It had Daedric armor without a doubt. Helmet if I'm not. Get the fuck out of my way.
Die, damn you! Do your worst. What's the matter? Getting tired?
You have to be very, very careful here. If I accidentally burn Maglir, he's gonna die. Maglir and I have succeeded in clearing Horota Cave of all the thieves living there. I should return to Azan for payment. Elven helmet, right.
We're done here. Let's go get paid. Fine, let's move. It's tavern time.
Shepherd's Pie. Gonna come out with some extra loot. This is more or less just me preparing for the inevitable upgrading of the strongholds. And the less I have to actually grind money at that point, the better. I mean, 50,000 might be something I can buy a single expensive house. Not sure how far it'll go with the upgrading of certain strongholds. Might go quite far, in fact, because you have the basic structure for free. Only have to buy the upgrades. Usually it's the basic structure that's the expensive part. One side passage we missed. Shouldn't be any enemies there, so it doesn't matter. But we're also here for a cup, weren't we? That's the main thing that our mission was. I found Newheim the Portly's flagon. I should return it to him. Yes. I don't understand why he doesn't loot if he cares so much about the gold, because the loot is going to be much more valuable than the reward we're going to get for the job. Much, much more valuable. Have I ever visited the dead end here? No. Bit of extra gold. Yeah, that's gonna come down. Don't even want to risk it. I think it already did, actually. The crumbling or rumbling that we heard initially here was that a bunch of stones just coming down, but they got locked there somehow, so they're immobile. They could drop down at any second. So someone killed an Imperial Legion soldier. Must have been the ogre.
I've been looking for you. I have a message for you from the Grey Fox.
What's the message?
The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Helvia's Cecia's house in Bruma.
Turning a blind eye.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
First things first, Newheim the Portly and his flagon. Then we'll report success on the killing job.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
Greetings, Brett.
Greetings.
Good afternoon. Hail! What can Newheim the Portly do for you?
I found your heirloom.
Ah, you've got it. Thank the gods. Finally, my mead will stay cold and won't taste like goblin piss. Take these, and my thanks.
Three Newheim special brews.
Is there a new captain of the guard? I thought I saw him walking the rounds. You too.
Are the brews any good? What are they technically? Seriously. Train intelligence, willpower, restore fatigue, fortify strength and personality.
help
They're
an old
standard
beggar.
issue boosts, basically. We might as well store them because they're sort of unique. I have no idea where I could get more.
Well met. Have you heard? Someone... For you, of course. What can I interest you?
A fuck.
60,000. Right. As we're doing this,
Thank you for your business.
I'm gonna see if I can buy more bear
Bye.
pelts. I'd have to go back to the docks to do that though.
Good to see you.
So have you taken care of those thieves yet?
They've been taken care of.
Cleared them out, did you? Good work, you two. I see big things for you with the guild. Here's your payment. Turns out that the shield of the Crusader had been
500 gold. So the looting was vastly more lucrative, 10 times more lucrative.
You're due for advancement. I hereby name you Protector of the Fighters Guild. I've been told to send you to Coral for some duties. Speak with Orain.
Right, contracts seem to come from these guys. Duties come from Coral, where their headquarters is.
Hello. I used to think you were a hero. Go hurt something.
Hi there.
We're very close to a level up. Not even remotely. Excellent. So we have to go to Coral anyway. Do I want to go to Coral? I sort of do. We have the Grey Fox as another option. Yeah, we'll stick with the Fighters Guild for now. At least until the next mission. I changed my mind afterwards. I would definitely want to lean toward Daedric quest at this point.
I will never forget. That Ramalas Briant sure loves his dogs. A little too much if you ask me. Let's do business.
What do I want to sell? Yeah, I don't want to sell anything. I want to buy bear pelts. $10 from
Thank you.
10 total at the moment,
Be
and I have
safe.
probably some in storage. So I could wrap up the bear pelt quest.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Actually, I could do that right now. We can more or less quick travel to a location, so it's easy enough to wrap up. I might have go to one extra general trader to buy more pelts, but that's it. Alternatively, I could enchant the sword I have. Looking around an extra sword is not a good idea. They weigh quite a bit. So a fire damage sword, basically. We have the necessary soul gems to do it, so there's no particular reason why I shouldn't do it.
How I...
I'll leave the old sword here though. In fact, I'll leave a couple of spell books here too. There could be some of the skill books in here. Reason being, I don't want to... I don't want extra spells in my spell list anymore, unless I find a way to remove them. I haven't tried to look, so there could be an easy way to do it. At the same time, there could be that there is no easy way to do it. Either way, I don't want to play around with it. I might need a couple of extra spells, but that's somewhat easily handled. We're gonna go with the pretty straightforward fire damage. I don't want to waste too much time or trying to overthink this. We can always make new ones. I'm sure we'll start to get these weapons as fairly common loot in certain places. Is 30 the sweet spot, really? Well, it more or less is gonna suck no matter what we do. And I forgot the bear pelts. That's how quickly you forget them.
What is it, citizen?
It's not something vital to the things you actually are doing. I just drop it from my mind immediately. Not like I totally forget it. It just goes to a pile of irrelevant shit that doesn't matter, and you move on. We need 3 more, so I do have to go shopping somewhere. By the time we reach Skingrad, it should be close now that the shop should be open. Oh, 2 hours. So I'm faster than I thought. I suppose the alternative would be to go just hunting for them, but no. No. 1 or 2 maybe, but no. I wonder if I've ever been here, all things alchemical.
It's my pleasure. I've had about enough of Sir Lazar. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Oh, let's do it.
I let that go. Tell your friend.
22.
Care.
We can throw away the rest. I simply have no use for them. This seems always to be close when I'm here. A little bit to the west. Shouldn't be take too long. Another ogre. Looks like she's on a killing spree here. Is that her? That's her. Or for fuck's sakes. Some sort of combat going on. But against who? No, I think she's just on a rampage. She's fairly quick because she doesn't have heavy armor, so I can't catch her either. Yeah, she's after woodland creatures. Shit. She refuses to talk.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Ah, that was a pain in the ass.
Very good. Very good indeed. The creators shall take notice soon enough, and then they shall have me to deal with. You have done your part, so I shall do mine. What I know, I will teach you. Good that you want to get better. You too.
If I would buy trading at this point, it would definitely be conjuration. I would need to find a conjuration trainer first who would direct me to a better trainer. Most importantly, that quest is no longer in the quest list.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
I think I'll talk with the Mages Guild. Basically see if they offer spells or a conjuration trainer location.
I hope I can help. I've heard that there's a powerful conjurer off in the woods someplace, worshipping Molag Bal. Olin Seren, I think his name was. I personally wouldn't go looking for him myself, but you might keep it in mind if you ever run across him. Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep. If you're skilled enough, Athragar has a rather powerful frost spell for sale. Very effective, but dangerous to the inexperienced. Bye.
Well met. Smart thing is to join a guild. Any guild. I wish I were qualified to have... Goodbye.
A pleasure to speak with you. Have you heard? Someone... There's much. Let's do business.
Powerful frost spell. I don't see it. I could, maybe I bought it already. There's a lot of spells we could potentially use, but I don't give a shit. I'm thinking of maybe buying the bow and bow spell, because if I sometimes would need a bow, I wouldn't have to carry one with me and still be able to use it. But at the same time, when in hell would I ever use a bow? Fireballs, things like that would also manipulate. They're functional long-range attacks that manipulate the environment. The Mora is a piece of crap. The skeletons are somewhat useful, but there's the bot.
Goodbye.
I used to think you... The arcane... It's good that you've joined one of our... Casta Scribonia has finished a new... Good day.
I hope I can help. Only quality goods for sale here.
Expert
What can I
Mortal and
interest you in?
Pistol, Expert Alembe. Yeah, I'll take those.
Thank you. Good day.
Right. A little bit of upgrades here and there.
Oh, hello. Hello. I used to think you were a... I've got another job for you. Slightly off the record. You'll be going on a mission with Varanus Daunton. Yes, the Guildmaster's son.
Babysitting job.
You're to accompany him and make sure he succeeds. He needs some time in the field to get his confidence up, or he'll never become a good warrior. Velena coddles the boy too much. Doesn't want him in the line of fire. Suppose it's no surprise after Vitellis.
What happened to Vitellis?
Velena Daunton's eldest son. Good man. We lost him on a botched mission recently. You've probably seen the other wounded around. If you're smart, you'll steer clear of the subject around the Guildmaster. Perhaps you and I will have time to discuss it more later. His mother's been holding him back, protecting him. You'll go to Nonwell Cavern with him. Galtus Previa was lost there, and you're to find him. And not a word of this to the Guildmaster. Go find him. He'll be in the Daunton house, most likely. And bring him back in one piece.
Okay, this sounds very suspicious. You want me to take his or her son on a potential mission without telling her. Who is Galtus Previa?
We got the contract from his aunt. Was in Nonwell looking for gems of some sort. Never heard from again. You and Varanus, go find him. I can't believe that Glistel would live with that Malintus Ancrus. Shameful, and her being such a lovely girl. Time's wasting.
Wounded around. Where are the wounded? Might not be able to talk to the Guildmaster about it, but I could probably talk to everyone else about it.
I used to think you were a... The youngest Daunton? Probably at home. I hear his mother doesn't let him do too much. Did you hear that Dharma came back safe and sound? Go to it!
Good day. It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town. You can pay for a bed at the Grey Mare or the Oaken Crozier, but if you get a bed for free at a guild, why would you pay for one?
Yeah, that also reminds me. There was some sort of
Bye.
questionable thing mentioned about the Oaken Crozier.
I'm Lum Grobaroth, the cheerful one. My brother Kurz? He's not so cheerful. Dogs are an orc's best friend. Good protection, good companions, good eats. The Bruins have dogs, lots of them. They say someone finally laid poor Lord Vlindrel's shade to rest. That's good. He's been haunting these hills for too long. Good day.
Where's the Downton house?
Ready? Greetings, guildmate. What can I do for you? Yes, my older brother. He was lost on a mission. Vitellis died valiantly, as we all knew he would. He was the best of us. I'm sure our mother is very proud of him.
Know anything about Galtus?
A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. You say this came from Orion himself. Well, perhaps I should speak with Mother first.
That's a sensible thing to do. But I'm guessing the point is that there's two options I see here. Either they want to get to the boy somehow, hostile forces, or Orion basically wants the best for him, but he knows what the answer from the mother is going to be. So either you take him and go, or he's never gonna go anywhere. No time, we've got to go.
Oh, I'm prepared, of course. I'm sure there's no need to speak to Mother at all. Let's go. I'm with you.
Where exactly? A little bit to the north. Right, we're just gonna walk there normally then. The summoned creature should offer additional protection in case we stumble upon trouble.
I'm only asking for...
And my destruction magic is still very, very effective against our current opposition. So, it's a bear. That reminds me. Throw away the bear belts. They weigh quite a bit. Where the fuck did he go? This is the type of nightmare scenarios I don't need. Escort missions where the guy you're supposed to be escorting mysteriously disappears or teleports somewhere. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Maybe he'll just teleport to me. Don't go first. Brianna's Downton and I have arrived at Non-Wool Cavern. We'll have to find out what happened to Galtus Previa, and I should make sure no harm comes to the young Downton. His equipment isn't particularly good, so if we encounter level skate opponents, he's not up to that. Oh shit. Yep, almost got his ass kicked totally. He's basically going to die if I'm going to let him go even for a few seconds. Yep. No, fuck. Where are my Welkin stones? A rat, no, mud crab. Still, he's still alive. These aren't trivial opponents to me either. I want to get rid of all hostiles first before I do any kind of a search for clues or anything like that. Chamber of the Titans, are you shitting me? He's not ready to face any kind of a thing that you might want to call Titan.
Just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Yeah, you're getting your ass kicked, that's what you're doing.
Let's get this.
Good, you did something useful. But that cost quite a bit, and I was their main target anyway. It still went this close to us losing him. It's just bad. Trolls, 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 trolls. Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Could you please not rush like a madman at every enemy you detect? I wish there was something like a basic AI, like at least wait until I initiate the combat, something like that. Something like you might want to use when you're in stealth, for example. Anything. I might be able to tell him to stay put, but that would sort of negate the purpose of this entire goddamn job. So we'll just try to make do. You get hit? Of course you got hit. Only once. Single heal should be able to cover that. This is good, we're starting to clear out certain areas. So we have a safe area, I know that nothing's gonna come from that direction. Fortify Magica pants. They're impressive pants, no doubt. An alternative exit. Right. Right, well, we're gonna start systematic cleansing at this point. So if we basically need to escort people out, we have a clear path to use. I mean, I don't care about the loot here, and the opposition isn't exactly noteworthy. So, and I have to use destruction magic because summoning magic isn't good enough here. It would take way too long. The escorted targets would be dead long before we kill anything through use of summoned creatures. This is a type of situation where 1 second paralysis effect on a weapon would be great.
Die, damn you!
We have found the corpse of Galtus Privia. We should now return to modern array. Broken shield. Never seen that sort of an item. Has no weight. I'll take it, at least for now. You can always just throw it away at a later date. Right. Oh, that's all of it. No, we came from one Nolvan cavern, but there's a direct exit and another entrance to non-will cavern. I think I'll leave. I don't want him to get hurt. I don't want to chance it. I have nothing to gain, and a slight miscalculation somewhere and he'll die. Still, it wasn't a total waste. We'd at least get some experience fighting decent opponents. His gear just isn't up to the task. Ooh. Quite a bit further north than I thought. Well, at least the mountain lion isn't killing him. That's something. I'm somewhat worried actually. The drop is fairly steep here. Deep enough to damage you. So carelessly coming down from here could cost you your life. Small drops here and there aren't that harmful. As long as it's not a big one at a time. Right, I'd say we're safe. We just came through this pathway, so it's already cleared. I hate these babysitting jobs, especially because of level scaling. I always worried about them. Because our ally gear never gets upgraded, but the shittiest bandit has static gear. So there's a huge power mismatch. And your abilities have to close that gap somehow. So I think strong offensive capability once again is the only way to do it. Because you don't have time. Just because you survived, that it's not good enough. So stealth archer is not good. Any kind of defensive thing is not good. Massive offense will do. It will always do. Do I want to talk to him? No, we should return to Modern. He's usually here.
Yes, I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on at the Oak and Crozier.
Yeah, Oak and Crozier
I
is
suspected
shady.
that as well. Still, it's not a bad place. Good news from Kvatch for a change. Last of the Daedra have been driven out. So I've heard. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
There's a charge
They
in
say
here.
syndicates have
You're back. What have you found out about Galtus Pravia's disappearance?
He did.
Dead? Damn. What got him?
I found the shield near the corpse.
Let me see that. Interesting. The symbols on it are familiar to me. I'll be looking into this.
Anything else?
That's all. For now. Good job, though. You got Varanus home safe, and I think it'll do him good. I'll pay him for the contract. And this for you.
Short sword of the blizzard. Anything else?
I'm going to need you to find Maglir again. The little fetcher.
This is the third time I have to deal with Maglir one way or another.
That's right. The little vermin has defaulted on another contract. I need you to go babysit him again.
What is it this time?
Wish I knew what happened. He had a contract for a local mage in Bravil. Didn't seem like a particularly difficult assignment. He hasn't reported to the client at all. Get yourself down to Bravil and find Maglir. Make sure that contract of his gets done, and send him to me.
He's basically dead, as I would
Stop
imagine.
staring at me.
I used to think you were a...
Farewell.
Good night. You too.
It's one thing to
Greetings.
dump the job, it's another thing to never even to basically talk to the guy who gave you the job in the first place. This is something different. I'll talk to the conjuration trainer, see what he wants, then travel to Bravil to leave things at that. I can do that too. Defensive barriers. Good ones too. Ooh, and there's this random warlord here patrolling the outside. I love this. Makes so little goddamn sense. Probably a powerful shaman, the other guy. And indeed it is. Another unknown settlement here. There's a Daedric shrine here too. Yeah, that's where the trainer is, of course. I want to visit that settlement. Daedric shrine comes first. That's the main reason we're here. Settlements, okay, multiple settlements. I don't want to get distracted too much. I'll talk to the guy here. Leave the settlements for now. Molag Bal.
Fools must be separated from their illusions before they will come to him. You would seek training from me? Well, then my request is small. Prove to me that you are capable of serving Molag Bal in your own way. Summon a faded wraith right here before me. When I have seen it with my own eyes, you shall be worthy of my teachings.
Do I have a faded right? I do, excellent.
Do not test his patience. Fools must be... I am impressed. You have proven yourself worthy, and have earned my respect. What I know, I shall teach to you for a fee. The 9 divines are boring. Deidre, they're never boring. There's much I can show you.
I could pay a few thousand gold to get conjuration closer to maximum at least. If I buy maybe 3 levels. I'm thinking I sort of want to buy them because this is why how I'm going to get this level up anyway. It's either destruction or conjuration.
We
Might
watch
as well
and
be
wait.
conjuration.
Fools. I'm willing to teach. You've got a lot to learn. Pay attention, and you can learn.
Right.
Do not test his
Up until
patience.
the level up. That's a good threshold. We're gonna do the Molag Bal quest after this one. Level 22? Yes. I don't think after level 25 it really matters. At that you pretty much reach all the maximum thresholds you can.
Looks like you're
Level scaling might still continue to go up, but in situations like how loot is scaled and things like that, I'm pretty sure with most loot we've already reached the maximum thresholds. Not quite sure though. Intellect, willpower, luck. Luck 75, so I'll need to level up 25 more times and we'll go golden with luck. Level 22, adventure. Right, we should focus on agility and speed, but with fighter skill it's not a good idea. It serves in no way what we need to do. Go to Bravil, find out why Maglir has defaulted on another contract. My money is on him being dead. I can't imagine otherwise why he would have defaulted on another one.